guys, in this video I'm going to talk to you about how to manage autism in high school. I've prepared 4 really awesome tips for that, so buckle up, it's coming up. Hey guys, welcome back to the Aspie world. My name is Dan. I have autism, ADHD, OCD and dyslexia, and I make weekly videos on autism and all that kind of jazz. So if you want to not miss a video and learn more, remember to hit the subscribe button by clicking that notification bell. And if you're watching over on Facebook, be sure to give this page a like and a follow to see more videos just like this one. Guys, I'm also on all the social media, so you can get me on like Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. I also do videos and blog posts on those places as well. So if you want more content, just head over to those places. That's super dope. Okay, so I have been through high school, preschool, college, and university, and let me tell you, wowza, they're not an easy ride. As an autistic person myself, these things are really difficult to navigate. Especially, I found high school and in university the most difficult to navigate through, with the overloading of information. College and preschool was a little bit easier because there was people kind of like guiding you there. You had like, you know, teachers in preschool, and then you had friends in kind of college that were more laid back. So I want to talk to you today about high school, because I feel like high school was super difficult and can be difficult. Now, we're currently on summer vacation here. I know everyone's on summer vacation, but going back to school in September or whenever it is, or August, or whenever you go back to school, these things may actually help. And another thing is, this will definitely help if you're going from like preschool or primary school to high school or primary school, or from high school to middle school, or from middle school to like college or whatever. The transition period I'm talking about, this will definitely help. And these 4 specific detailed things that I've got here, these tips, are going to be amazing for you, because I've tested these out and I've done these, and in all of those education establishments, these 4 tips I'm going to share with you right now are the most effective, and like they're the best ones ever. So let's not hang around, let's get stuck in. All right guys, the first one here is a pre-visit. Now, before any school year or term starts, I highly recommend that you call the school and the SENCO, or the Special Educational Needs coordinator, and ask them if you can take your child or yourself to the school and have a pre-visit, have a look around. When I was able to do this, I got to choose where I wanted to sit. I was able to check out the classrooms, know what triggers may be in that classroom, and working around lecture rooms and thinking like, well, is this going to be good or bad for me in different places? This was highly valuable. I was able to prepare myself, because you don't want to start school on the first day already like nervous, socially anxious, and thinking, oh my goodness, now I've got to learn all these rooms and everything, and not really know you know, where you're going, what to do, and all these things. But if you have a pre-visit, you'll be able to kind of have a more well-rounded, open view of like the school, and hopefully help you navigate that whole crazy time, that transition period. I think it's very useful. I've used it myself and I found it highly useful, especially in university, and I know this will be useful in high school. Okay, so number 2 is something that is kind of legally required here in the UK. I don't know what it's like everywhere else in the world, but these are called reasonable adjustments. Now, when I went to university and college and stuff, because of my dyslexia and autism, I was allowed extra time in exams. I was allowed a weekly mentor session with a mentor who could go over things with me and organize my files, my folders, and make sure I wasn't, you know, getting stressed out, and figure out if we could figure something out between the lecturers or the classrooms if I had issues, right? Kind of like a big brother system. Now, this was only accessible to me because I was able to say, hey, can I apply for reasonable adjustments? Now, not only did they do this, they also sorted me out with a parking permit, so I could actually park my car within the grounds of the university without having to be stressed out about parking. I was able to also get a grant to buy a laptop, so I could use the laptop in the lectures, and they also allowed me to use a computer in exams with the extra time, so that was easy for me to do the work, because my handwriting was so bad I didn't want to fail my exams because I couldn't understand what on earth I was actually trying to say or do. Now, reasonable adjustments are here required by law because they have a duty of care for all students, and they also have reasonable adjustments in place for people with disabilities. Now, there is the Disability Student Award here in the UK, especially in Wales where I live. I'm not entirely sure how it works everywhere else in the world, but almost all educational establishments will have reasonable adjustments in place for people who are disabled. So make sure you get on that and start the year off right, and also do this before starting, because if you implement all the stuff before starting, that first week is going to be an easy transition, because you're going to have a lot of help from a lot of people that's there to support you and help you, because that's their job. Okay, number 3. This, my friends, is golden. Counselling. Now, every educational establishment has counselling available. Counselling is basically when you sit one-on-one with a counsellor or a psychotherapist, which is somebody who will listen and help you come to solutions for emotional problems that you may be experiencing. It's a good mental health exercise to practice, using a counsellor, but most of the time they're free in education establishments, so you don't have to pay a lot of money. You actually don't have to pay anything at all. You just book the time and see the counsellor. I used this in college. I used this in university, and I wish I had this in high school. I feel like counseling is so beneficial to people, it's ridiculous. Now, if you are not wanting to do that and you don't feel comfortable using counseling in the educational establishment, I will leave a link for BetterHelp, which is an online counseling basically an app that you use on your phone or your iPad, and you can phone the counselor. You basically pay for it online, and then you find a counsellor, and then you use your phone to ring them, or you can talk to them on video chat, or just talk to them. But the good thing about it is you can do it anytime, anywhere that suits you. That's if you don't want to use the ones in the university that they provide, or the high school that they provide. But I will say this, that high school counsellors are there, so please use them. I find it highly, highly useful, because when you're stressed about something, a problem shared is a problem halved, and that can't be more to the truth with the counsellor. And actually, they go above and beyond that. They actually help you solve that problem with you solving the problem, because they're bringing the solution to light. It's very interesting. It's highly, highly effective, and I just recommend that everybody try it out. I think that if you are in high school and you're not using counselling, you're missing out, and it's a good way to kind of free up a lot of that kind of mental strain. Awesome. Okay, and number 4 is make friends. Now, I know it's easier said than done, right? But one of the things I found most helpful was actually buddying up. When I buddied up with somebody, when I buddied up with friends, they were able to kind of have your back, and you were able to rely on them, and you were able to seek them out for help, and you were able to kind of just, have somebody who's looking out for you rather than you just doing it alone. So if you're worried about something, if you're lost, you can always just say, hey man, I'm lost, I don't know what I'm doing, I need to do this, or hey, what do you think this teacher will say if I do this? And your friends always got your back. And even if you're having a stressful time, if you're having a meltdown, if you're in the middle of an issue in school, your friend could always then alert a teacher or a person of authority or somebody else who will be able to help. Buddy systems work. They work very, very well. And you have to find the right buddy, but you'll find it. It's kind of just like a magnet. You'll just find somebody you click with, and that will be the person that you hang with. But you have to make that effort. You have to go there and put yourself out to people as the awesome person you are, just to say, hey, how's it going, and make friends, and just be cool with it, and just make friends, and you'll gel, and you'll know the people that you're gelling with, that you'll be like, okay, this person is a cool person. I'll kind of just hang out with those, and if they're cool with it, they're cool with it. And then the more you develop that friendship and relationship, the more the buddy system comes into place. Now, there are sometimes programs available in high school where there are certain kind of maybe Christian organizations within the school that will buddy you up with somebody in the school who will help you out. The person will team you up with another student who will be your buddy for the year. They will make sure that they have this scheme where people sign up to become buddies for people who are going to schools, and it's like a new environment or a new class or whatever. So I would highly recommend, if you're worried about making friends and you don't want to do that, you can always buddy up using a buddy system provided by the school, and that is highly, highly useful as well. So speak to your school about it. They always have new peer mentors around that will help with this kind of thing, and buddy up. It's very, very useful, and I think that it's probably going to be the most stress reliever. That with counselling is going to be super awesome for anybody starting a new year or term especially. Now, if you found this content and this video very, very helpful, please share it on somebody's Facebook page, Facebook wall, or your own, or tag them in the comments down below, because it would be awesome to share these tips with somebody and help them out as well. Also, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time, guys.